Got it.
What
Hello.
up? Hi, Sagittarius. How are you doing?
Hey.
All you cross watchers, all 11 other signs, sit down. Sag Whispers in the house, and this is Sagittarius time. How you guys doing? Good to see you. I'm Archer. This is Sunshine. You're Sagittarius. And this is your energy reading, pulling on the current energies for the beginning into the middle of June of 2026-ish. However, 'tis a timeless reading, so whenever it finds its way into your algorithm, you click on to come and hang out with us at both of our channels for a little bit or a lot of it. Perfect timing as always. Hi, Lisa. What's up, doll? These are timeless messages. They're going to find you whenever they do. It's good. And thanks for coming and hanging out with us, all right? Because as you know, I have been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer and by the godmother of tarot herself, and I'm proud of it, very much so. So I'm here for you. And Sunshine, she's with me. She's good people. It's like, we cool. She's cool. We cool. All right?
We cool.
What up, Divine Feminine? All right, guys.
Hi,
so,
everybody.
if you haven't entered into the giveaway yet, Sag, we are still doing a live all signs in person, plus a little bit of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces on Saturday, live from the Cosmic Closet at Broadway and 3rd in Nashville, Tennessee. If y'all can get there one way or another, y'all need to come and hang out with us. Say hi.
There's going to be a lot of good stuff happening.
Lots of stuff. Tarot, there's concerts, there's tons of stuff going on right now. Pretty sure Ella Langley is singing like right now. All right, so I might or might not be an Ella fella. So what we're going to do, there's still a giveaway. If you want to enter to win one of like 24 prizes, giveaway, no money involved, just a little bit of point and click work, Sag. All you got to do is be subscribed to everybody in the Archer Network. All right, it's listed right on the homepage. The link's in the bio, takes you over to there. And then on Sunshine Intuitive Tarot's YouTube or TikTok, and on Caitlin Petty's YouTube or TikTok, you got to like something and you got to leave a comment. Because what I do when I wake up in the morning while I'm having coffee, I go through and write down everybody's names that comment on both of their stuff, and it goes in a fishbowl. And then during the live all signs at the closet on Saturday the 6th, we will randomly, and if somebody's there that wants to do the drawing, you can come on the camera and you'll reach in the fishbowl, pull out the names, and we'll give away all stuff. That's all I gotta do. And you can leave as many comments on Caitlin and Sunshine stuff as you want, because I'm only like one coffee into it in the morning. I'll write your name down 20 times, comment on everything, like them all. I don't care. I won't pay attention. You might win all of it. All right? You are Sagittarius. I might know a guy that can help. All right? He lives up there. You just got to put your hands together. Anyways, all right. So, in honor of being down here and being in this awesome Be Kind Nashville, Tennessee energy, we are going to do a little different where Sunshine here is going to open our reading for y'all with an oracle message, because out of the whole group that I'm awesome friends and family with, I got the Twin Flame Journey. She got the oracles. Frankie got the Manifested. So she's going to open with those, then I'll do your reading, then we'll close with an angel number for you. All right?
Alrighty.
Shelby, Angel Eyes, what up, y'all? Hi, guys.
Hey,
What's
girl.
up, Miss Emma?
Hey, ladies.
You guys ready for Sag? All right.
Y'all ready?
With your oracle message for the week ahead, for whenever you find the Sagittarius, over to you, Sunshine.
Alrighty, and shout out to my mom, Nakia, on Sunshine. She's a Saggy, so shout out to her. Alrighty, and a quick shout out too, speaking of being down at the Cosmic Closet on Saturday, if you want to grab some food after around 6 o'clock or so, there might be some great music down at Villa Castriati, which is about a block away from the Cosmic Closet, so you might want to go grab some food and hear a very talented musician down there as well. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into your card. It is the Boar for bravery. So if you're in kind of a season of where you're scared of making a decision, taking a leap, or anything like that, if that resonates, be brave. Take the leap. Take those steps. You got this. Be brave. Kind of like, is it Sarah Bareilles, Brave? I want to see you be brave. Might want to play that song and just get out of your head and just stay brave and just take those leaps. Face your fears. Sometimes when you're scared of something, that means you need to do it more. Might drop back to Arch.
Awesome. Thank you much. Y'all make sure you like and follow her and subscribe. She's part of the giveaway anyway, and she's really good at what she does. All right? So, on that note, I'm getting my throat chakra ready for you, okay? I have a Gemini, Mars, and Mercury. Give me a second. If you can't come for Sagittarius, don't even bother. All right? So I'm going to at least get the pipes. You know, we're good. All right, God. Tap me in, tune me into Sagittarius' energy, please, and thank you. And give me everything you got for the amazing Sagittarius. I'm very proud of being the Sag Whisperer, and I hope I earned my stripes. All right, let's go. Sagittarius, give me 2 shuffles. For Sagittarius, thoughts, feelings, emotions, from whenever Sagittarius finds this reading, add 7 days to it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, downright successful Sagittarius. Still the only sign worthy and deserving of 5 syllables. Let's go. Sag, your hair's looking good. Overall energy is the strength card, Leo energy. Even though some of you guys could have some strong Leo in your chart or dealing with a Leo, some of y'all could be November Scorpitariuses, all right? I think I'm kind of reading for all the decans of Sag here, whether you're a November or December Sag, but it's about your strength to be able to persevere through the trying times, all right? Pulling on the Leo that's in your chart or pulling on the Leos that you know in your life in order to find some direction and guidance and trust in the 8 of Cups to the Chariot, that the choices you made, the people you've elevated and walked away from, all happen for a very good reason in order to help you with the Chariot, in order to overcome emotional density or cloudy fogginess in your mind. Because all of our signs, major arcanas, tie to what our major dominant programming lesson is in this lifetime. So like for your major arcana being temperance, I know it's the P word, I'm going to say it, pigeons. It's actually more about alchemy and balance. All right, that's why the angel always has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land, so you can balance both the emotions and while staying grounded. It is one of the things that temperance, patience is one of your dominant overcoming adversities in this lifetime, that when you do learn a lot of letting go and letting God and to actually have patience in the process, the greater rewards come in, much like the Chariot with Cancer energy. Is how a Cancer overcomes the emotional cloudiness. I'm a July 7th Cancer. I can totally tell you about this. This ain't even Archer Intuitive Tarot. This is me just telling you what it's like to be a Cancer. Yeah, my face is not acting. Anyways, it's cool. A lot of times I just pull on either my Leo Venus or like my, I don't know, Sag Neptune. Totally. But the Chariot talks about, notice how on a Chariot in a tarot, there's always clouds somehow depicted. There's always some fog depicted. Cancer's major dominant program in this time is to use that Chariot to come out of the emotional density and bring themselves into a place of confidence. You are coming out of a place of impatience, of waiting forever for something to happen, and being able to trust in the process to go forward, and then you're in your true temperance energy. All right? The 7 of Pentacles, Jesus, for the love of Christ, and kids, passengers, this is God Flex. This is why I love working for you. Oh, God is good. I got to get him a good present for Boss's Day. There's your temperance card with the 7 of Pentacles. You're about 70% on your way to the true temperance energy of totally letting go and trusting in the process. Think about it from the energies of you're going into Sophia status, okay, Sag? In your awakenings on your journey, especially with you ruling over the 9th house, you're in a level right now. The Sophia status is basically total surrender to God himself. It is described best as Jesus sweating blood in the desert the night before. And even though he knew what was going to happen the next morning, he totally understood and said, if that is your will, God, I will do it. It's the energy in the temperance energy of patience, and while you're waiting, why not do what waiters do and serve? Putting out good vibes and be kind vibes and always staying in the optimistic mindset even when faced with great adversities, believe it or not, Sag, is one of your strongest strengths in your zodiac sign. Okay? One of your biggest missions, that you find your way every single lifetime with the Star card. Somebody here might be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of y'all might even have an Aquarius moon. Okay? Maybe moon, rising, or Venus might be in your big 4. Because maybe you're at a stage in the journey that you understand big 4. A tarot channel that comes and says, this resonates with Venus. You're starting to tap into everything. Like here, we're FHA compliant. I'll read for any sign or placement that falls into Sagittarius, right? If I didn't know better with the Page of Cups, you're reinventing yourself, getting back to best, and Star card healing to get back to where you were before the world jaded you, right? The World card. You're closing a cycle. It's a very big step, a very big ascension, but you're putting an end to a stage and an era of your life of feeling like you don't matter. Straight up. Like nobody cares, nobody pays attention, you're done with it. And your ascension is going to be the one heard around the world when you come to the Queen of Swords with peace, Libra energy. Alright? Name Abigail might even resonate to you because in the biblical tarot, this is Abigail the Peacemaker. And that is Libra energy, the Justice card, which brings balance to both the masculine and the feminine energies in your chart. Alright? there's definitely a Sag here that's totally into birth charts, astrocartography. Some of y'all might even move or pick different jobs or different locations, literally based on the chart work that goes for the area. That's some high-level ninth house stuff, all right? But you always feel like, even though with the Chariot, that your foot on the gas, no, you're going to crash. And you're always moving, you're always on the go, can't say no. When is it Sagittarius' time? When does somebody put Sagittarius first for just once in their freaking lives, right? We're going to find out right now, because that's why you're calling your person in. And it's the one on your mind, not mine. I'm just speaker box. Don't drive your Chariot into the speaker box, okay, Sag? No and then. No and then. All right. Give me 3 cards on Sagittarius, 3 cards on the person, 3 cards on the outcome. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. I have the Queen of Pentacles for you. Some of you guys might be Sag Cap Cuspies, all right? Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Might even show at the moment you're focusing on your stability and your money, both. Because the Pentacles in the Tarot don't always just mean money, all right? You're very good with money, though, Sag. That's awesome. You are the king or queen of thrifty, and that's straight up, that's a green flag, right? Queen of Pentacles is more about your own emotional and mental stability, so that you feel confident in yourself to be like, hey, that's right, I am the only sign with 5 syllables, you know? Kind of like that, because the people you've been dealing with, including your person, have left you feeling very imposter syndrome. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. Everybody else gets everything and you don't. Very much like Megan Maroney's song, Not Pretty. You know what? Maybe you just bloomed a little late after high school. All right? Because with the 4 of Wands to the Empress, the rewards for your twin flame journey are what's heavy on your mind. And remember, in the tarot, 4s are the number of resting, recharging, recovering. Somebody here might even have an electric vehicle. Somebody here might not like the electric vehicle because it takes 8 hours to charge it. Just you can get the 220 port, charges in like an hour. It's actually not bad, right? And when gas and oil is like $1 trillion a barrel because the straits are still closed. Anyways, yeah, you might actually be ahead of the energetical curve, because for those of you that were born before 2000, we'll say, y'all might remember Cash for Clunkers, Chariot energy, right? That's what's coming next. By 2033, gas cars, there'll be another one of those great Cash for Clunkers to get rid of all the gas-powered motors. So if you got an electric car, you're just ahead of the curve. But that's a whole other thing for a whole other tinfoil hat conversation altogether.
Tinfoil hat.
It's Saggies I've known in my life, they like a good tinfoil talk, and I'll hang out any day with a roll of aluminum It's cool. Because some of you guys, I don't know why, but something about a pregnancy scare on this Empress card might resonate, where that's why some of you guys may need a moment to pause, rest, or rejuvenate. All right? Something like that to get you back to best, and that you really feel like even God is looking at you like you're a flunky or a defect, and you're not. Literally, like Megan Maroney's song says, you're ahead of the energetical curve. You knew this person was your twin flame ahead of time.
Right.
And that's why you're making plans and doing the work and following along with them to see if they're doing the work on the journey as well. The reason you can't get them off of your mind, even for those of you that 1,000,001 times have looked down and been like, I'm done with them, I don't want to talk to them, I'm never again, I'm over it. No, what they did can't be undone. They hurt me too hard, I can't undo it. When you have a 4 of Wands on here, as far as I've gone down the twin flame rabbit hole, I've met the rabbit, his name's Jimmy, he's pretty cool, but they're still, the tricks still aren't for kids, right? That's why with the Empress vibes, Libra Taurus energy on this, the reason you can't get all of these people off of your mind is because you're going through a past life review, but you're still alive to do it. Bonus points for those of you that have once upon your time thought, I'm probably dead in another life, right? No, you're still here. But the thing on this is, you have a lot of people that you have really changed their lives. You're a catalyst activator in people's lives. When they're too stubborn and stupid and stuck and they won't start to ascend, they won't start to elevate, then you signed up for it, and it sucks. I have a Sag Neptune. It sucks that you signed up. You're like, I'll be the relocation specialist Zodiac, right? And you're getting to the vibes, though, because with your glow up and the Empress energy you're coming into right now, especially as Jupiter, your dominant rock, gets ready to leave Cancer and move into Leo, you're coming into an energy in the Empress that it's almost like you're using great discernment, and the next time that the good Lord above, the next time that you're just outside, you're sipping your coffee, you're thinking what you're gonna paint. Some of you guys might be a painter, artist, you might like to paint or something, right? You're just outside in the morning, drinking your coffee, like me stalking on Sunshine and Kaylin Petty's comments, and all of a sudden you hear that noise, boom, and you're like, no, not today. And they're like, no, I'm all healed. Sag, Sag. You're like, no, been there, done that, birth t-shirt. Get in the car, wait in the car. Thank you. Does your twin flame stalk you? Or do you guys take turns stalking each other? Oh, it's role reversals. You guys are in an infinite loop. That's why the infinite symbol, that's why some of you guys have that necklace with the infinity loop on it. Because this whole time, since you guys met, since you guys went into separation, you all keep taking turns at who's the runner. It's a runner-chaser dynamic that goes... One time, you're not interested in them, they're all over you like white on rice. The next time, they're not interested in you, you're on them like a short overcoat. And you're like, why can't we ever sync up, right? Because the stuff in the universe is finally coming to a point that with Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograding... No, Venus is in Cancer. Pluto's retrograding. Sorry, messed that one up. It's real. No, see, no edits. Anyways, the stuff that is retrograde, when a planet retrogrades, it's all about perceived value. The planets do not spin backwards. They do not move backwards. They continue on their path. But because the universe works in an elliptical orbit, it's just like when you're getting on the freeway, and some of you guys hate the merging and the zipper effect, right? Mm-hmm. Think of it like the zipper effect, and the fact that we're here on Earth, we pass up Jupiter. From its perspective, it looks like it retrogrades. We pass Mercury, it looks like it's going backwards because we're passing it. Just like as you're trying to get on a freeway, and it's like, why is that car going backwards as I get on the freeway? Some of you guys really don't like driving. Guys, crosswatcher, male crosswatchers, guy code 101, the guy drives, the girl picks the music, and also offers her knee for the guy's hand if she approves. Don't force your hand on the girl's knee. Anyways, that's some Empress 401 stuff. You're teaching your person more lessons than you realize in the silence. Some of you guys might even use your social media to communicate or talk. Or actually, some of you guys, they accidentally liked a post of yours or something, right? And now you're sitting there going, oh. And you guys keep infinite role reversing. Some of you guys are the ones that are like, Archer, I got a problem. I'm like, what's up, Sag? You're Sag. You got no problems. And you're like, I'm like, I know. We're both teasing right now to make you laugh. And you're like, good, thanks. Right, by the way, I hit like on my person's post, and now I'm freaking out because we're supposed to have each other blocked. We're not supposed to be talking, and I proved I was snooping because I hit like. You guys could be mirroring on this part. This is an upcoming energy. Remember, it's from the week ahead. At some point in the next 7 days, either you're going to like something of your person's or they're going to like something of yours, and it's going to be that thing that opens Pandora's box and unlocks like a whole treasure chest of everything. Real love, Empress energy, next level unlocked, like Super Mario Brothers. So let's go. It's that. Andy's here. Cheese it. Yep. Andy's coming. Andy. I think I can slam my head on stuff in Tennessee because it doesn't count for Michigan head slams. It's good. Hi, Andy. What's up? Toy Story might even resonate to you. Or I'm talking to a Sag with like kids or a niece or nephews and stuff, and you're like, I gotta watch Toy Story again this weekend. It's fun.
That was fun.
So, all right, let's get onward and forward into your person, Sag. To infinity and beyond. Oh my God, to infinity and beyond, and I brought up the infinity loop. Everything's a frickin' sign with me. Yellow car says what? All right, what's up with your person? We have the Three of Wands, Aries energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Perfect. I wanted to see that card. That's my favorite knight in the deck. I'll explain in a second. Don't disconnect out of it yet. It's good. Okay. And the 501. I knew that was... Oh my God, I should have called it before I said it because that would have been really cool. Check it out, Sag. Knight of Pentacles is the 5 of Wands. Your person runs so fast, 5 of Wands, Leo energy, that the Knight of Pentacles, whenever I get that in a deck or a reading, whenever you get it in a deck, wake up, Archer. Come on, brain. Anyways, your person could outrun the Boston Marathon. I'll tell you what right there, right now, right? The Knight of Pentacles shows up when something is moving so fast or you're so far ahead of your person that your person or you, whoever this comes out for, the Knight of Pentacles is there when you need to slow your roll. Get off the horse and walk it because you're so far ahead, which tells me part of your person's problem was they were moving too fast. Smooth talking, they had all the right things to say. Some of you guys, maybe it started out as a friend phase, but because of the time of life, you guys all called it the friend zone, right? There could be a generational gap, like somebody's like a Gen Zer and somebody's like a Gen Xer or a millennial. Because like one of you guys know what it's like to be Delulu, one of you guys know what it's like to be 6'7". And there's a lost in translation communication thing that goes down because it's like the younger one knows the older one's stuff is outdated and not working. And the younger ones in that point of like, oh, I love them, I need them to. It's like you're so far ahead in your journey, and your runner is still working to catch back up to you. See how they're taking another break? I'm just gonna watch the hot air balloons. The hot air balloons might even resonate. Some of you guys might live near them or see them. And then I'm seeing something about, oh crap, what are those things called? Come on, brain, think of things. They're electrical generator windmill things. You know, like the wind turbines with the big gigantic 3 blades that you like see on the side of a freeway or something. Something about like maybe a Sag that sees them or lives near them. Something about that resonates. Oh, and those things are GPS coordinated. They actually do follow the wind and follow weather patterns. Okay, dude, Sag, you know what's up with this? This is cool because you guys are clearing generational karma. The thing that your mom and dad went through, the thing that your grandparents went through, Ten of Pentacles, that's why it came out for your title card, Sag, is because you guys are the ones that, like, you're at the right place, the right time, Sag. That's why you're causing your runner to awaken. Yes, thanks, Melissa, wind turbine. You're causing your person to awaken, and they're adjusting to the winds, right? Because of what you've gone through, Knight of Pentacles, they are actually learning how to slow their roll. It's the analogy of the Titanic and the iceberg in that you guys were moving so fast in the beginning and their intensity was so much to handle and you needed time to process it and they wouldn't give you the time. So when you wouldn't bend to their will, they'd 5 of Wands run. So you putting them in check, as much as it's hurting you, it's also, remember how we had an overall energy that it's positive vibes for why you walked away from this? It's a good vibes for it. Because what was needed on this one, they were moving so fast. And you were their iceberg, Sag. That's why you're the catalyst activator. Because very much like how Mark Twain talked about the end of the Gilded Age and how the sinking of the Titanic brought the end of the Gilded Age, the world was moving so fast that somehow, just like 9/11, the Challenger, COVID, every time the world is moving so fast, an iceberg has to be placed in front to cause us to slow down, stop, and rethink ourselves as to what we're doing, right? That was your person. They weren't respecting you. They were looking at you as just whatever, instead of looking at you as a man or a woman of God and treating you with the respect that you deserve. It's like you were dealing with a walking tower card moment. Exactly. All right, let's get clarifiers. Because going forward, 10 of Pentacles is 2 of Swords. This does tell me you guys, for having a little 2 of Swords, blind hope, blind faith, it's Sophia status. It ascends you into Sophia status of, don't drive your chariot through the speaker box, Sag. It's the let go, let God, Jesus take the wheel, Carrie Underwood says what, and then having to have Libra, 2 of Swords energy to have the blind hope, blind faith, and trust in the process, even when you're 9 of Pentacles on your own, just worried about your money and focusing on yourself and your lives. But check it out, 9 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, that's 19 Pentacles. Some of y'all might even be born on the 19th, or your person. For 9 to 10%, oh my God, Sag, this is cool. For 9 to 10% of you guys and your person are born on the same days, just different months, right? Like a December 19th Sag and a July 19th Leo, Cancer, Casper, something like that, right? You guys have some very unusual serendipitous things within both of your birth charts, which is the true definition of the twin flame journey, 4 of Wands, not the way tarot and pop culture has turned it into. The twin flame journey is a very beautiful journey that, very much like any other one, I like to call it the James Bond journey. Because in it, think about it this way, Sagittarius. If after a soul passes and a person transitions, if that soul can then jump into a new vessel and come back, why can't a twin flame energy jump out of an energy of a person that didn't complete the lesson, and then when you meet somebody else, they take on the energy? Because when you go into Tarot 201, 8 of Cups, Pisces energy, and we go full 10 of Cups, which I love, the twin flame energy, you guys, both you and your person, are complete souls. There's none of y'all walking around here that you're only half a soul. That don't work. Drop Dead Fred says no. Oh, that was a good movie, Sag.
I love that movie.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, but the thing on this is, it's the fact that in the twin flame journey, you and your person, your frequencies, your energetical frequencies vibrate so perfectly that nobody else can operate on your private carrier frequency. You and your person are both whole souls that are catalyst activators to awaken each other, to ascend to Sophia's status, and to take that twin flame label and retire it to apply your new label which would be your kingdom spouse journey. This is the energy that your person used to have a habit of putting labels on things without waiting for your permission. And they needed to slow their roll, Knight of Pentacles, as you wished and prayed for in the Ten of Cups, in order to come in correct. And as opposed to just Three of Wands, Aries energy, taking the time to ask for it, Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy on this. That brings you guys full circle in that lost in translation due to like difference in upbringings, difference in religions, difference in beliefs, is everything that on both of you guys triggers the awakenings with our buddy here that popped at the beginning, the Three of Swords, in order to allow the both of you guys to take that moment to think about those thoughts. It's a very big lesson in communication, all right? In taking the time to think before speaking, because your person has to understand just as much as you do in order for these twin flame frequencies to continue to resonate. That if you don't communicate clearly and you just suspect that the other person knows everything, then just like what we saw at the beginning, you're going to wind up at like that scene in The Princess Bride where it's like, I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about. Right? Exactly. Taking the time to go, whoa, wait, are you trying to set me off and trigger me like my exes used to? Or are you actually trying to have a conversation about something, is what allows the perceived value between the two of you guys to completely alternate. Because think about it like this, right? Okay. I need a 6 or a 9, please. Ten of Swords, shut up, Archer. Okay, I'll find one. Goodness, for the love of Christ and Kiss Passenger. See, I just need a 6. Come on. Okay, anyways, pretend I got a 6. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's manifest it. You see a 6, right, Sag? But from my perspective, I see a 9. So it's that you guys both wanted the same thing, but the Four of Cups energy comes out because you guys were seeing it from different perspectives at the time, and they wouldn't bend to try to understand and see it your way. And so this time apart to finish learning the lessons that were needed to be learned, repeating 10s may even resonate to some of y'all, is what's needed. Is what's needed in order for you to achieve. What kind of card did I just ask for? And God's like, Archer, don't call it. Be patient and wait for your 6 to show up to explain it. 6 of Wands. Inconceivable. Outrageous even. But nice. There's your 6. You see a 6 of Wands. Great success, Sagittarius. I see a 9 of Wands. Wow. I see your person apologizing. Something you thought might never be inconceivable. And so do not worry. Hi, Caitlin. What's up, doll? How you doing?
Hello.
Spinny hugs, darling. In this one, with the 6 of Wands, it brings the future in order for them to come in correct, in order to take the time to see things from your perspective. And that's how you get your success and the apology. You're going to find out that whichever one of you it was that like put a heart on a text message or accidentally liked a post, God's giggling. God's going, Sag, Archer, would you go back over here to the King of Swords where Sagittarius told me they wanted a whole new life, right? Okay, I'm like, yeah, I'll show Sag, whole new life. You told God heard you praying, right? And you're like, okay. He's like, 10 of Swords and 6 of Wands. You're going to find out the reason that you let go and let God slam your thumb, or cross-watchers slam your thumb on that like button, was because you let go and let God. And God's like, all right, let's get this party started. So whoever did that is now freaky deeking out, borderline panic attack, when God's up there going, it's exactly what was supposed to happen. 6 of Wands. You guys will come to this lost in translation due to age. Some of you guys might be like speak different languages, different religions, stuff like that. You guys are learning it and going to achieve your 6 of Wands. The outcome, you already know it. Then you got to remember your Temperance card to be patient for the rest of the world in the 3D, and they're all free wills to catch up to what you and God have been working on for however long this person and you resonates to your personal story. Because it's your story, not mine. I'm Archer. I'm not even here right now. But anyways, Sagittarius, it actually is still going exactly as it's supposed to. Trust in the process. 6 of Wands, no matter how inconceivable you think it is, you and this person will be together. You guys will either move in together, move back in together, because the 10 of Pentacles is here. That is my real estate card. Bonus points if you're in property management or real estate. All right? Bonus points if you see real estate signs anywhere in your travels. that have the angel number as part of the person's phone number. I'm being told to tell you, and now I'm going to shut my pie hole, and I'm going to let Sunshine give you your angel numbers. Love you, Sag.
Alrighty, okay, Sag. Your angel number for the week is 547 for authentically you. Speak your truth. Be unapologetically you. And again, it kind of ties back into the oracle messages like be brave, speak your mind, speak your heart, speak your truth. The universe is and your angels are proclaiming that the time has come to express something that you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. And this realization itself has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. So reflect on what your future self would have to say to you in the moment. So it's time to move forward, and it's time to speak up, and anything that is on your heart and mind, let it out. Mic drop, back to Archer.
Thank you, Sunshine. And Sagittarius, thank you very much. Sagittarius, claim this thing down in the comments. All right, please help us get in the algorithms, both these channels and families to grow. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And remember, Sagittarius, very much like Steve from Blue's Clues, down in the comments section, leave your text or your message to them without saying their name. You're safe here. Even if you just want to pop a couple emojis to keep your personal life private, God still knows what you're praying for, no problema. All right? And interact with each other down in those comments. All right?
Yep.
Reply to each other. Be a family. We're all here to help everybody. Because when you make two people happy, one of them's have to be you. Right? So hang out, be a part of the fam. Hope to see you in Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday in person. Would love to say hi to you. Maybe it's a Sag that comes on the camera and pulls the names out of the hat. Or the hat. We could do that, but I'm going to probably, I don't know. We might. Hat or a fishbowl, but you got to put your hand in something to pull names so we can pull winners. Whoever does it wants to do it's cool. All right, Sag. Remember as well, too, Sagittarius. This will resonate to any placement of Sagittarius in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you the only sign worthy and deserving of 5 syllables. And I am FHA compliant. I will read for any sign or placement of Sagittarius that desires and inquires. All you got to do is ask. If you do want to book personal with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code on your screen or use the links pinned in the bios or description box. It'll take you everywhere and all the save to click links you need to. All right, otherwise, stay good, keep smiling because you have a beautiful smile, and if you smile at somebody random, they'll pick up on the energy and they'll smile too.
Absolutely.
All right? Otherwise, Sagittarius, I think we're good, and until next we meet, I love you to the moon and back, from the bottom of your boots to the top of your hat, and I'll see you later. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye, Sag.
Bye.
I can't end the stream.